Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Jambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityu. Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karava Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shant Shant Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Mritangamaya. Om Shant Shant Shanti. Good evening. నేర్చుకుంటున్నారా ఇంగ్లీషు? ఆర్ యూ హ్యాపీ? వెరీ గుడ్. బుక్స్ చదవాలి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు రీడ్ బుక్స్. Investment in knowledge is the best investment. Every student should have the habit of book reading. It must become your hobby. So 21st century, they call it the knowledge century. The person who has knowledge, who has ideas, will rule the world. As I already mentioned, your greatest good fortune is getting exposed to some of the ideas of Swami Vivekananda at this age. Okay? So his words in English are not just words, they are mantras in English. Okay? Whenever you use the word mantra, mantra must be in Sanskrit, not necessary. Okay? It is a person who speaks actually that makes it a mantra, because most of our sages, rishis, our ancestors, because they had spoken in Sanskrit, because they had realized the truth, the Sanskrit has acquired that power. Okay? Because it became almost a mantra, because mantra means something which is sound form of God, basically, right? Sound form of God. God can be expressed through sound. And so most of our mantras are in Sanskrit, because people who had realized the truth, who had realized God had spoken in that language. So now Vivekananda, who had realized God, actually he spoke in English. That's why English also has become a kind of like Sanskrit, a mantra language. So for example, this today's quote, please see page number 46. So today I am telling you English mantra. Okay? What is this mantra? See, this is the great fact: strength is life, weakness is death. I want to tell you that this quotation has inspired so many people. Okay? It's not just a sentence actually. Again and again you repeat this sentence: strength is life, weakness is death. Every day, a few times: strength is life, weakness is death. All your weaknesses, all your psychological problems will go away and tremendous strength comes out from within you. Just now, actually, one student came and he was telling me his problem. Swamiji, I have this panic disorder. What is this? Suddenly I become panicky. See, today, panic disorder, I never heard what is panic disorder. There are exotic names. You know, today in psychology, doctors have given so many names. Schizophrenia, bipolar, this, multiple names are there. Earlier, we never used to hear those names also. మానసిక సమస్యలకి ఇన్ని కొత్త పేర్లు పెట్టారు. ఓకే, మల్టిపుల్ మైండ్స్ అయితే లేవు కదా, నీకు ఉన్నది ఒకటే మైండ్ కదా. ఓకే, సో వై దీస్ మెనీ నేమ్స్ అండ్ దీస్ మెనీ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఆర్ కమింగ్? Basically lack of strength, basically lack of intellectual strength. That is the only problem. You are not able to handle your thought well. That is the only problem. You see, this is Swamiji saying, strength is life, weakness is this. Strength is felicity, life eternal, immortal. Weakness is constant strain and misery. Weakness is death. The older I grow, the more everything seems to me to lie in manliness. This is my new gospel. See, the older I grow, the more everything seems to me to lie in manliness. Swamiji elsewhere says that. Okay? So, rely on your own strength. Okay? And die in your strength, he says. So, never give in to weakness. So, whenever we talk about strength, you know, when we use the word strength, what strikes us first? The physical strength. Somebody who is like a Dara Singh, Pahilwan, strength, physically strong. But physical strength alone is not sufficient. You need to be strong intellectually also. Now, there are people who are physically very strong but intellectually very weak. In a small problem can shake them up, okay? They get into depression, they get into negative states of mind, a small problem. Physically, they are all right. When you look at them, you don't even understand that they are so weak inwardly. Intellectually, mentally, they are so weak and you don't even understand actually. Only when you interact with them, then you understand. A person is physically all right. He looks like, very strong man outwardly, but inwardly is very weak. So physical appearance doesn't really actually tell you that whether the person is really strong or not. Maybe physically is very well built, but inwardly, psychologically, he may be very weak. That's why physical strength you need. The physical strength you will acquire by eating good food and by taking exercise and doing yoga. Yesterday we celebrated International Yoga Day. Why actually our government is trying to popularize yoga? Because the sickness has gone up in the society so much across the world. People are falling sick by 40s. Earlier the diseases that which we used to contract in 60s and 70s, nowadays people are getting in 30s and 40s only. Why so much of sickness in the world? ఇంతమంది ఎందుకు రోగగ్రస్తం అవుతున్నారు? ఆ ఎర్లీ ఏజ్లో ఎందుకు రోగాలు వస్తున్నాయి? When they actually, this is, you don't take exercise, you don't do yoga, there is no physical activity, there is no sports, and what else will happen? You will fall sick automatically. So you eat good food, nutritious food, and make it a habit to do some exercise every day and also to do a few asanas. Make some time. If you say that I don't get time and afterwards you will never get, make some time. Make it your part of daily routine. దినచర్యలో భాగం చేసుకుంటే ఒక అలవాటు అయిపోతుంది కాబట్టి బాడీ ఎప్పుడు స్ట్రాంగ్గా ఉంటుంది. ఫిజికలీ యు ఆర్ ఆల్ రైట్, ఫిజికలీ యు ఆర్ హెల్తీ, బికాజ్ హెల్త్ ఈజ్ వెల్త్. వన్స్ యూ ఫాల్ సిక్, ఇట్ విల్ బర్న్ ఏ హోల్ ఇన్ యువర్ పాకెట్. ఇవాళ హాస్పిటల్కి వెళ్తే మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, కార్పొరేట్ హాస్పిటల్కి వెళ్తే మనం ఒక చిన్నదానికి కూడా బోల డబ్బులు ఇచ్చుకోవాలి కదా. సో మై హెల్త్ ఈజ్ మై రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. ఐ హ్యావ్ టు కీప్ ఎ గుడ్ బాడీ. I mean, the sense that I have to keep my body in good stead, I have to keep my body in good health. That is my responsibility. It's your responsibility. Your health is your responsibility. You know, you're in a monastery. Here actually, if somebody falls sick like me, they don't pay any attention, okay? They will say that you have fallen sick because you have neglected your health. You are neglected. They don't show pity and sympathy. Oh, you have fallen sick, now you go to hospital, we will take care of you, we will serve you. Nothing like that. So here you have come to serve. Don't take service from others. You can't afford to fall sick. Our senior Swamis will tell you. నువ్వు అనారోగ్యానికి గురైతే నీకు ఇంకోటి సేవ చేయాలి. నువ్వు సేవ చేయడానికి వచ్చావు, సేవ చేయించుకోవడానికి కాదు. కాబట్టి నువ్వు అనారోగ్యానికి గురి కాకూడదు. నీ శారీరక ఆరోగ్యాన్ని నిర్లక్ష్యం చేసి నువ్వు అనారోగ్యానికి గురైతే ఎవరు నీకు సింపతి చూపించరు, జాలి చూపించరు. యూ కాంట్ అఫోర్డ్ టు ఫాల్ సిక్ అంటారు. కాబట్టి నీ ఆరోగ్యం నీ బాధ్యత, జాగ్రత్త చూసుకుంటారు. సో మై హెల్త్ ఈజ్ మై రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. లైక్ సిమిలర్లీ యువర్ హెల్త్ ఈజ్ యువర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. సో హౌ వీ కెన్ బికమ్ స్ట్రాంగ్ ఇంటెలెక్చువల్లీ? How do you gain mental strength? By reading good books. The biggest problem of the current society is we understand ourselves only as the physical body. But more than the physical body, you have the mind. That is important. How healthy your mind is. Are you filling up your mind with healthy thoughts? Mind also needs nourishment. Mind also needs food, not just the physical body. What is food for mind? Good thoughts. Are you giving that food to the mind every day? A little? You are not giving. If you don't feed the mind, it will take the negative food. What else it will do? So I have suggested you that book other day from Vivekananda and his call to the nation. Purchase that book and every day 2-3 pages you read. From this prayer book also, whether you understand the full import of the quotation or not, multiple times you read few quotations. That will give you strength. That is the food for your mind. Every day you feed the mind with these thoughts, strength giving thoughts, okay? That's important. So then your mind will be very healthy, very positive. Positive energy you will release around. So first physical strength, then intellectual strength, mental strength. And third is Atma Bala, spiritual strength. Bahubala, Buddhi Bala and Atma Bala. How you acquire Atma Bala? That's more important. There are people who are physically strong, intellectually also they are very strong, they know everything, very clear. So many addictions are coming nowadays. People very intellectually, very clear, very strong also getting addicted to simple things like cell phone addiction. It's a universally widespread addiction is today cell phone addiction. How much to use people do not know. Old people are getting addicted surprisingly. Without that. See, these gadgets have such a powerful influence upon us. They are eating away our time. ఓకే పొద్దున సూర్యోదయం అయింది సూర్యాస్తమయం ఏం చేశారంటే ఏం చేశారంటే అంత సెల్ ఫోన్ గడిపాను అయిపోయింది. టీనేజర్స్ దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లం. పేరెంటింగ్లో పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోయింది. గంటలు సెల్ ఫోన్లో ఉంటారు. మా అబ్బాయి మా అమ్మాయి స్వామీజీ ఏం చేయాలో తెలియట్లేదండి. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ అడిక్షన్స్. హౌ యూ విల్ ఏబుల్ టు ఓవర్కమ్ దీస్ అడిక్షన్స్? ఓన్లీ వెన్ యువర్ స్పిరిచువల్ స్ట్రెంత్ యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు ఓవర్కమ్ దోస్ అడిక్షన్స్. ద స్పిరిచువల్ స్ట్రెంత్ యూ విల్ గెట్ బై రిపీటింగ్ గాడ్స్ నేమ్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్. Through prayer, every day you must pray, and through prayer, dua, you must connect yourself with the divine, the ultimate source of this universe. And then actually paropakara, little selfless service, and then meditation. These are all the processes which help you to become strong spiritually. When you have that spiritual strength, you will be able to face any challenge in life. Okay, this much for today. Thank you. Have a nice evening.